In the heart of Lagos, in a one-room apartment in Mushin, there lived a young woman named Nadia. She was 22 years old, a school certificate holder who had dropped out of university due to lack of funds, and she was drowning. Not in water, in bills. Her rent was 4 months overdue. Her phone was held together with tape. Her shoes had holes she covered with cardboard. Every morning, she woke up to her landlord's threats and her mother's desperate calls from Ibadan asking, "Nadia, when are you sending money? Your sister is sick. We need money for the hospital." She worked as a sales girl in a phone accessories shop in Computer Village, owned by Oga Emeka, a married man in his late 40s with a pot belly and wandering eyes. Her salary was 25,000 naira a month in Lagos in 2021. After transport, after feeding, after sending small money home, she had nothing. Her roommate, Blessing, worked at a salon and they survived on bread and beans, sometimes just garri and groundnut. But something had changed in Lagos. Something had shifted in the digital streets. In those days, attention had become a new kind of currency. Every day on her cracked phone screen, Nadia saw it. Young women, some younger than her, living lives that sparkled. Expensive hair, designer bags, trips abroad, money, respect, freedom. And many of them weren't doing anything she could see. No degrees, no visible jobs, just content, pages, followers. One afternoon, Oga Emeka called her into his office at the back of the shop. "Oh, Nadia, you are a fine girl. Oh. You know your salary is small, but if you are friendly, I can help you. Add something on top for you." His eyes traveled down her body, lingering. She knew what he meant. She had heard the other girls whisper about it, how Oga Emeka helped girls who are cooperative. Her stomach churned. But that night, as she ate her third straight meal of garri, as her mother called crying about hospital bills, as her landlord sent another threatening text, she made a choice. It started in Oga Emeka's office after closing hours. "Oh, Nadia, just send me some pictures," he said, his voice oily with false kindness. "Nothing serious, just to appreciate your beauty. I'll add 20,000 naira to your salary this month." Her hand shook as she took the photos in the bathroom, photos she never imagined she'd take, photos that made her skin crawl. But when the alert came, 20,000 naira, she felt something else. Relief, shame, and a dangerous realization. Her body had value in ways her labor did not. The next month, he asked for more. She gave more. The money increased. Then one day, Blessing came home excited. "Nadia, I found this group on Facebook. Girls are posting, adult content. Men are paying them. Some are making hundreds of thousands." Nadia's heart beat faster. "Show me." That night, she created a new Facebook page. Not under her real name, she wasn't foolish. She called it Queen Nadia. She posted her first photo, carefully angled, explicit enough to attract attention, but not her face. Not yet. Within hours, the friend requests poured in. Within days, men were in her DMs. "How much? What do you do? Send me your account number." What should have stayed private became public entertainment. The money started small, 5,000 naira here, 10,000 naira there, men paying just to see more. Then she learned the system, exclusive content for higher prices, private videos, custom requests. By month 3, she was making 200,000 naira a month, more than Oga Emeka paid her in a year. She quit the phone shop. Oga Emeka was furious. He thought he owned her, but Nadia didn't care anymore. She had found a faster way. Within 6 months, Queen Nadia had 45,000 followers. Her page was no longer hidden. She showed her face now, full makeup, wigs, filters. She posted provocative photos that walked the line of what Facebook allowed, with links to exclusive content for paying customers. The money flooded in. She moved from Mushin to a mini flat in Ikeja. She bought new clothes, real Brazilian hair, an iPhone. She sent money home to her mother, enough to pay for her sister's hospital bills and more. Her mother asked, "Nadia, what work are you doing?"
Online business mama, I'm an influencer. It wasn't entirely a lie. Men, married men, single men, young boys, old men sent her money. Some wanted to meet. She was selective. The ones who paid the most, the ones who seemed safe. Hotels in Lekki, VI, Aja. Her page grew. 60,000 followers, 80,000 followers, 100,000 followers. Other girls started copying her format, but Nadia was the original queen. She had fans, people who defended her in comment sections. Leave Queen Nadia alone, she's making her money. She mistook attention for respect. Brand deals came. Waist trainers, skincare products, hair vendors who didn't care what else she posted as long as she had followers. She attended parties. She was recognized. Men approached her like she was a celebrity. Oh, you are Queen Nadia. Wow, you are even finer in person. The attention fed something in her she didn't know was hungry. For the first time in her life, she felt powerful, wanted, valuable. She posted a photo in front of a car she didn't own with the caption, "God's time is the best." The comments worshipped her. "You deserve it, Queen. This life get levels." Nobody knew the car belonged to the hotel where she had just met a client. The warning signs, ignored. The warnings came quietly at first. Her younger sister, Zainab, called her one night, crying, "Nadia, my friends showed me your page. They are laughing at me in school. They are calling you names." "Block them," Nadia said, coldly. "They are just jealous." Her mother called a week later, her voice heavy with pain. "People in our mosque have seen you online. The imam's wife asked me if you are my daughter. Nadia, what are you doing?" "Mama, I'm fine. I'm making money. Don't listen to those people." "This is not money with blessings, my daughter." But Nadia hung up. She sent 50,000 naira the next day to ease her conscience. Her old friend from secondary school, Chioma, reached out via DM. "Nadia, is this really you? Please, this is not the way. People are sharing your page, calling you terrible things." Nadia blocked her. A distant uncle saw her page and called her father in the village. Her father, a mechanic, called her for the first time in 2 years. "Nadia," his voice was broken, "they say you are doing shameful things online. Tell me it's not true." "Papa, people lie. I'm doing business." "Nadia, your name, our family name." She cut the call. She couldn't bear the disappointment in his voice. Even Blessing, her roommate who had introduced her to the idea, pulled back. "Nadia, maybe we should stop. It's getting too much. People know your face now." "You are the one who introduced me," Nadia snapped. "Now you want to act holy?" Blessing moved out 2 months later. The truth was, Nadia had started feeling it. A creeping darkness, a sense that she was being watched not with admiration, but with something else, lust, mockery, disgust. But the money kept coming, so she kept posting. She told herself, the world has changed. This is survival. This is how we win now.
3 years later, Nadia was 25 years old and exhausted. The page still existed. Queen Nadia had 150,000 followers now. But the money had slowed. The market was saturated. Younger girls were doing more for less. She had saved some money, but most of it had been spent on lifestyle, on proving she had made it, on silencing the guilt with shopping and luxury. She was tired of the DMs, tired of the men, tired of performing. She wanted something different: stability, marriage, respect. She met a man named Tunde at a friend's birthday party, a quiet gathering, not the usual wild scene she attended. Tunde was a banker, 32 years old, serious, respectful. He didn't recognize her. They talked. He asked for her number. They started dating. For 3 months, she was just Nadia, not Queen Nadia. She dressed modestly around him. She was careful. She deactivated her page temporarily. Tunde talked about marriage, about building a future. His family wanted to meet her. She went to his family house in Surulere, nervous, hopeful, praying. His mother was kind. His father asked about her background. His younger brother was quiet, scrolling on his phone during dinner. 2 days later, Tunde called. "Nadia, my brother found your page." Her world stopped. "He showed my parents everything. The photos, Nadia, why didn't you tell me?" "Tunde, that was my past. I stopped. I'm not that person anymore."
My mother is asking how I could bring a woman like that to our home. My father, Nadia, he's a deacon in church. This will destroy his reputation. So what are you saying? Silence. I'm sorry, he whispered. I can't. The internet that lifted her never forgot her past. After Tunde, Nadia tried to rebuild. She deleted Queen Nadia. She created a normal profile under her real name. She got a job at a small company as an admin assistant. But Facebook doesn't forget. The screenshots had been saved. Her photos had been downloaded and shared across WhatsApp groups, Telegram channels, Twitter threads. Men she had never met would see her in public and approach her with knowing smiles. I know you are Queen Nadia. She would deny it. They would laugh. She went on dates. Men would Google her name or reverse search her photos. By the second date, they'd ghost her. One man was honest. You are beautiful and smart, but I can't introduce you to my family. You understand, right? She applied for better jobs. She made it to final interviews. Then, silence. A friend who worked in HR at one of the companies told her the truth. They found your old page. It's still circulating. They said it's a liability. Even her own family kept their distance. Her mother prayed for her but couldn't look her in the eye. Her sister stopped visiting. Her father never called again. At 27, Nadia lived in a small room in Ageji. Not much different from where she'd started. She had money saved, but what good was money when doors kept closing? She couldn't walk into a room without wondering, do they know? Have they seen? The internet had turned her into a permanent spectacle, a cautionary tale, a meme. She sat alone one night, scrolling through old screenshots someone had sent her mockingly, and she wept. Not because she was broke, she could survive. She wept because she had traded her future for applause from strangers, because the money was gone, but the shame remained, because every choice she made at 22 was now a chain around her neck at 27. This is not money with blessings, her mother had said. She finally understood. Listen, if you're watching this and you're young, desperate, and the world is pressing down on you, I see you. I see the pressure to survive, to eat, to help your family, to prove you're not a failure. But let me tell you something nobody told Nadia until it was too late. Money can be earned again. Reputation is harder to rebuild. The content you post for money today will follow you forever. That photo you think is private, someone is screenshotting it. That video you think will be deleted, someone is downloading it. That page you think you can erase, the internet never forgets. The internet does not forget what you sell for attention. Before you trade your dignity for quick money, ask yourself, will this still serve me in 5 years? Will it serve you when you want marriage? Will it serve you when you want respect? Will it serve you when you want to walk freely without shame? Nadia is not evil. She was a young woman under pressure who made a choice that seemed to solve her problem in the moment. But the money ran out, the followers moved on, and the consequences stayed. You don't have to make the same choice. There are harder ways to make money, slower, more painful ways, but they don't cost you your name. Work, learn a skill, struggle with dignity. Because the struggle ends, but what you post online, that stays. This is not just a story. This is a warning. The Queen Nadias of this world are many. Some are still posting, some have stopped but can't escape their past. Don't become another one. Because when the applause fades and the money is spent, the only thing left is your name. And once your name is damaged, no amount of money can buy it back.